Oh my gosh, dude. This is insufferable. Yep, level works now. You gotta be kidding me. That can't be intentional. Thank God I fluked that. That was fine. I think I was giving it a little more shit than it needed to be given, but I really was not overly a fan of that. It's very mediocre. I was very underwhelmed. I went into this and everyone was like, this is like the greatest, like Hinds' greatest thing. It's a masterpiece of memory. And like, there are times where I'm like, wow, this is genius. I mean, the fake before the ball at like 70-ish or whatever, that was brilliantly done. Like, I'm sorry, that's brilliant. And the jump indicator there is really nice as well, right? Like, there are moments where I'm like, this is so good. But as a whole package, it just did not live up to what I was expecting. The first UFO, man, that first UFO is just not fun. Like, it just felt janky. The whole thing felt, like, weird and janky and, like, off-putting. Like, I think on the attempt I beat it, I had to do 2 clicks on the one input. You're supposed to do 1 there. Like, everyone else does 1 there. And it just didn't work for me. Like, I had to do 2 to get that any sort of consistent. Which was not fun. The wave immediately following it is a little too difficult and skill-based for everything else in the level, I think. And I thought that the beginning was a lot easier. And then that wave comes out of nowhere. And I'm okay with waves, so I could handle it. But if this is, like, your new hardest, you're going to die there so much. Right, which I didn't like, just from like a, is this a level I like perspective. I noticed that and was not a fan. The ship, whatever, the ship that's not memory, it's literally just skill-based flying. Like, why is that in the level? It's the hardest part of the level by a landslide. B, it's not, like, interesting. It just felt like a filler part. And it was decorated in an interesting way that made it stand out from the rest of the level. So, like, I understand why people enjoy stuff like that. But for me, it just felt like, oh, I don't have an idea. Flying! And, like, I know why it was put in, and it was the idea to put in the flying. But it just didn't come across that way. It didn't feel executed intentionally. It felt executed in order to be done. If that makes any sort of sense. I don't know. This is a solid level. I would definitely recommend it. I think a lot of it was very fun, but overall, whole package, I think it was way, way overhyped. It wasn't like insanely enjoyable like everyone was telling me it was. So many people look at this and say, oh, Hinds' most enjoyable work, it's some of the most fun gameplay ever. It was fun. I liked it more than I didn't, and I enjoyed most of it, but it was not overly exciting for me. I've played far, far more fun levels. I mean, miles more fun levels. I don't know. But figured I'd get this one done, since everyone seems to be starting with this one for Maymory. Which is just like the most clumsy name ever, but I love it. I'm going to be doing some more memory-based stuff. I don't know what yet. We'll figure it out. More memory-based hards and sanes. Maybe extremes. We'll see. I don't know. I'd love to do something like Killbot, but I have a feeling it's just going to absolutely tear my eyes apart, so I might not end up doing something like Killbot for that exact reason. I don't know. We'll look into it. We'll see. 666, same thing. Looks sick. Heard only good things, but it just looks like my eyes are going to fall out of their sockets if I try to go for it, so I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I want to do some more memory stuff, so figured I'd start with the start. Alright, I'm going to cut the recording here now. Bye.